This is a very erratic driving. We know this all started in East LA as a stolen vehicle. At one point, there were about 8 sheriff deputy vehicles in pursuit of was started as a slow pursuit through the streets of Vernon. After, it started in East LA, went to Vernon, and the driver was stopping at every intersection, obeying traffic signals. Then when the spike strip didn't work and the pit maneuver didn't work, this driver started to pick up speed, and now in a very dangerous area. We're talking a very populated, dense community we're seeing here, and not slowing down.
Yeah.
At one point reaching speeds of close to 100 miles per hour on Martin Luther King Boulevard, blowing through several intersections. As you see right here, this person seems to be just making turns almost at this point.
Yeah, as we start making our way further south here on like 8th Street, Gladys Avenue, towards Olympic Boulevard, you're going to get towards the LA Live area if he makes that decision to go on to Olympic Boulevard. But right now, he's still kind of going through the heart of the garment district. The flower district will be coming up as well. A lot of these businesses pretty much closing up, and they start quite early in the day. But nonetheless, it being an industrial type of area and business, you do have those semi trucks with merchandise, and you do have a lot of deliveries that are happening. Maybe not at this hour per se, but maybe making their way home or having a haul that they're bringing to another location. And as he makes his way through this section there, as you can see, all those shops, they've got their gates down at this point. So that's some good news there. Less pedestrian traffic right now, but during the day, we know that this area is very busy. But nonetheless, look, you've got a bicyclist there on the road making his way. Look at that, on the opposite side of the road against traffic. I mean, this couldn't be more dangerous at really high rates of speed right now.
And we know there's a large homeless population in that area, and we just hope that no one is just, in the street, crossing, walking by, as this driver is not slowing down whatsoever. Look right here.
Gil Levis up in Sky 5 following this. Gil?
It's so dangerous here in downtown LA. Behind a building, southbound turn here. Let's see which way. I haven't seen him pop out. Oh, there he goes into maybe an alleyway. There's a door opening. He's going to run right towards us. The passenger is still in the vehicle possibly, and now he's going to go into a building here. This is just south of 12th Street, it looks like, in Santee. The driver going into that building, and unknown which direction he's going to go from there, but we'll keep an eye on the front. If we can slide to our right. I'm sorry, slide to our forward. Slide forward, Philippe.
And Gil, is there any communication about? Oh, you can see him running. Is he there at the bottom of the screen or no?
Well, it looks like we've got the driver of the SUV that went into what looks like this building here next with like a greenhouse type of a roof.
Could be a store or several stores in there in that facility.
Right,
There's
and
a lot of
then
shopping.
I don't know. We didn't see what happened to the passenger. Obviously, it might probably be a good call that the passenger also foot bailed. We have a foot bail situation here on Santee and 12th Street in downtown Los Angeles. Gil?
I'm trying to hear if LAPD's. I hear them talking about it now. They're talking about Santee and 12th, the person bailing out and running. They're calling for an airship to come overhead, although I'm trying to look for the sheriff's airship if it's still in play here on this pursuit, but it did terminate there just south of 12th Street on Santee. The driver running into this building here, and we haven't really seen, although he could have slipped out the front, we really haven't seen much activity there at all. The sheriffs are not in the area right now, so it's going to be up to the LAPD at this point to try to pick up and find the at least 2 suspects in this stolen vehicle.
Isn't that where close to Santee Alley, where there's all those businesses? It's an alley.
It certainly is.
Businesses.
Yes.
So very easily could slip into somewhere. As we saw that driver run away, the passenger still no clue on where that person is, but we assume they foot bailed. That vehicle there, Santee Alley, as you see there, so most likely ran into possibly one of those businesses.
A dangerous situation for all of those people that might be shopping, or for those shop owners and the employees there, with this suspect trying to elude authorities. But the next step, obviously, would be to set up a perimeter in this area and close down certain streets to try and get this suspect into custody. But at this point, Gil, it doesn't look like we have any authorities in the area.
We're going to try to maybe do an orbit around this building and see what's going on with the vehicle. I thought I heard one of the LAPD officers on scene there with the vehicle that they have it secured. But they are responding additional units to this area to look for that driver and passenger of that pursuit vehicle.
Yeah, as you see there, Fashion Alley, it looks like. So there's going to be several stores there. So I guess the idea is get out the vehicle and try to just blend in or something like that. So hopefully law enforcement can descend there and figure this out. But Gil, you said you haven't seen any of the LAPD units or sheriff's deputy units nearby?
No, in fact, I have not seen any. We're going to try to get around the building here in a second, but I have not seen any units pulled into, at least on 12th Street here, or southbound on Santee, or northbound for that matter. But Philippe, we're going to try to do an orbit around this building on the screen. Yeah, it's at our 11 o'clock, so we're going to try to get around the other side to look and see what's going on with the vehicle. In the meantime, I'm hearing LAPD directing their airship to the scene. It sounds like there might be an LAPD unit down there right now. We'll know here in a second once we see around the building, but it sounds like the airship is either here or just arriving, and they're going to start searching for those suspects at this point. But here's a look down Santee, and we'll see if we can see any activity there. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Gil Levis and Sky 5, thank you for your coverage right now. He's going to stay over the scene here on Santee and 12th Street in the downtown Los Angeles area, where pursuit of a stolen vehicle and a suspect foot-bailed right there into that Fashion Alley. We are looking for that suspect. There is the car. This pursuit starting in East LA, lasting about an hour, a little under an hour, but the suspect on the run.
And this could have ended much worse.
Yeah.
Very frankly. I mean, this driver was going at least 90 miles per hour through intersections. Stay with KTLA. We'll keep you updated, and we'll have more after the break.